I simply just can't get a break, can I? A little over a month ago, lost my old truck to hitting a deer on the way to work. Earlier this morning, at like 5:20, I'm a mile outside of town from where I work. All I had to do was drive up a hill, drive into town, go to work. And then I seen something come out on the pasture side, which on the right side of the road out of the ditch. Gray. It was a raccoon. Needless to say, that raccoon is dead. I hit that raccoon with the car. I just filled the car up full with gas too. Uh, I just don't get a break, do I? Like when do I get a break? When do I get a break? Oh, I had a break. I had like a 3.5 day off, and now I had to take another day off because I had a raccoon that fucked up my car, and I'm gonna buy it back. Here's the thing, though. The plan is, after discussing it with my dad, because I told him how pissed off I was and the fact that this shit happened. Um, the thing is, since I was so close to work this morning, I went straight to my job, told my boss about it. I was like, I have there, it's the plastic from the front bumper is dragging the ground, and I have nothing in the car to hold it up. I can't leave the car this way. I have to turn it in. I wasn't gonna, I didn't turn it in right away, and I was gonna do that, but since I was so close to my job, there wasn't a time to sit there and have a phone call. So I was hoping the car would make it at least to where I got to work, and then hopefully makes the drive home, which it did. That did not happen. The car did not last that long. Or wasn't gonna last that long. I told my boss about it. Told him I was gonna have to take a day off. The only reaction I got was a bit of a chuckle, shake of the head, and it was like, "Yeah, that's not good. That is not good." And I was like, "Yeah, it's not. I'm not happy about it." And I've noticed when I looked at the car, that the radiator was leaking. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Uh, it did enough damage that it bent the radiator, and the radiator was leaking. And after I talked to my boss, duct taped the plastic bullshit underneath the bumper up enough to where it was at least I could at least drive it, so I didn't have the that broken piece rip off and fuck up the tires or do any more damage. Such depressing. I think I'd have something a little bit more entertaining to talk about. It's just irritating and just depressing. It pisses you off. It makes you just want to just want to wreck something. Well, I know there's a shop here in town where I live. I know there's another shop all the way up north. Uh, so I took it to the shop in town. The guy, because I wasn't exactly told right away to take it exactly to the shop up north. So even though that would have been my first assumption, I wasn't gonna make a guy drive even further. Cause I had to. I basically took an officer. Basically what happened was right when I got back in the car and went to drive, I noticed how hot it got, and I noticed that it was not going to last a mile out of town, and it wasn't going to make the full trip back to this other town to where I live, especially that's 10 minutes away from where I live. So I had pulled over, turned it in, had talked to an officer. Officer filled out a report, which at first I didn't think was going to happen, obviously by my first experience. But that got all sorted, and the officer suggested, how about, you could either try and drive it 2 miles and then call a wrecker, or you can have someone come pick you up and you can come get the car later. Or the third option is to call a wrecker, and I could have a wrecker here in just like the next few minutes or whatever. We can pick up the car and just go. So that's basically what happened. Called the wrecker. Wrecker showed up. Wrecker took me all the way back to where I live. We dropped the car off at the body shop here in town, and within an hour, had a conversation with my dad a couple of times. Went and talked to the agency where I got my insurance from, or I, to communicate through my insurance through, and basically got told I didn't think of this right away, and I should just assumed this, that I needed a receipt for the wrecker, which I didn't get. So I got to get a hold of the wrecker, get a receipt, get that done. Because I need to do that yet. And then when it comes to the car, the idea is to have the guy who runs the body shop, who I'm going to leave it with, no matter what the insurance says or whatever. If the insurance says, hey, it's totaled or whatever, like, no, whatever the insurance gives me, I'm going to give it to the guy to say, hey, fix this car up so I can still drive it. Because I get 25 to 30 miles per gallon in this car, and I want to be able to get to work every day. So I'm not driving my truck, which is what I'm in right now. I'm in my truck. So for the time being, I gotta drive my brand new truck. It's not exactly a brand new truck, because it's not a 2022 vehicle or a 2023 vehicle, it's a 2015 vehicle, but still new to me. And I gotta drive this to work. And yeah, it's good that I have comp insurance on the car, but yeah, it still sucks. It just really sucks. But that's exactly what I'm dealing with today, and I'm probably gonna go and wreck some face on some video games to try and ease up on this temper that I got right now, because I'm just not very happy. I'm just not. Not how I wanted to start my day. So that's all for this vlog, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.